Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile. But then if you're so smart, tell me, why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. Hey, but you know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you wanna be before your time. Although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight, tonight. Too bad, but it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself that you forgot what you need. Though you could see when you're wrong, you know you can't always see when you're right. You're right. You got your passion, you got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. Ooh, when will you realize?
Hello, hello, hello.
I'm waking up at the start of the end of the world, but it's feeling just like every other morning before. Now I wonder what my life is gonna mean if it's gone. The cars are moving like a half a mile an hour, and I started staring at the passengers and waving goodbye. Can you tell me what was ever really special about me all this time? But I believe the world is burning to the ground. Oh well, I guess we're gonna find out. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how far we've come. Well, I believe it all is coming to an end. Oh well, I guess we're gonna pretend. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how far we've come. I think it turned 10 o'clock, but I don't really know. And I can't remember caring for an hour or so. Started crying and I couldn't stop myself. I started running, but there's nowhere to run to. I sat down on the street, took a look at myself. Said, where you going, man? You know the world is headed for hell. Say your goodbyes if you got someone you can say goodbye to. I believe the world is burning to the ground. Oh well, I guess we're gonna find out. Let's see how far we've come right now. Let's see how far we've come. I believe it all is coming to an end. Oh well, I guess we're gonna pretend. Let's see how far we've come. Yeah. Let's see how far we've come. It's gone, gone, baby, it's all gone. There's no one in the corner and there's no one at home. Well, it was cool, cool, it was just all cool. Now it's over for me and it's over for you. Well, it's gone, gone, baby, it's all gone. There's no one on the corner and there's no one at home. Well, it was cool, cool, it was just all cool. Now it's over for me and it's over for you. I believe the world is burning to the ground.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. take the photographs in still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile. But then if you're so smart, tell me, why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. Hey, but you know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you wanna be before your time. Although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight, tonight. Too bad, but it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself that you forgot what you need. Though you could see when you're wrong, you know you can't always see when you're right. You're right. You got your passion, you got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. Ooh, when will you realize?
Hello, hello, hello.
I'm waking up at the start of the end of the world, but it's feeling just like every other morning before. Now I wonder what my life is gonna mean if it's gone. The cars are moving like a half a mile an hour, and I started staring at the passengers and waving goodbye. Can you tell me what was ever really special about me all this time? But I believe the world is burning to the ground. Oh well, I guess we're gonna find out. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how far but I don't really know. And I can't remember caring for an hour or so. Started crying and I couldn't stop myself. I started running, but there's nowhere to run to. I sat down on the street, took a look at myself. Said, where you going, man? You know the world is headed for hell. Say your goodbyes if you got someone you can say goodbye to. I believe the world is burning to the ground. Oh well, I guess we're gonna find out. Let's see how far we've come right now. Let's see how far we've come. I believe it all is coming to an end. Oh well, I guess we're gonna pretend. Let's see how far we've come. Yeah. Let's see how far we've come. It's gone, gone, baby, it's all gone. There's no one in the corner and there's no one at home. Well, it was cool, cool, it was just all cool. Now it's over for me and it's over for you. Well, it's gone, gone, baby, it's all gone. There's no one on the corner and there's no one at home. Well, it was cool, cool, it was just all cool. Now it's over for me and it's over for you. I believe the world is burning to the ground.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile. But then if you're so smart, tell me, why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. Hey, but you know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you wanna be before your time. Although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight, tonight. Too bad, but it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself that you forgot what you need. Though you could see when you're wrong, you know you can't always see when you're right. You're right. You got your passion, you got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. Ooh, when will you realize?
Hello, hello, hello.
I'm waking up at the start of the end of the world, but it's feeling just like every other morning before. Now I wonder what my life is gonna mean if it's gone. The cars are moving like a half a mile an hour, and I started staring at the passengers and waving goodbye. Can you tell me what was ever really special about me all this time? But I believe the world is burning to the ground. Oh well, I guess we're gonna find out. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how far we've come. Well, I believe it all is coming to an end. Oh well, I guess we're gonna pretend. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how far we've come. I think it turned 10 o'clock, but I don't really know. And I can't remember caring for an hour or so. Started crying and I couldn't stop myself. I started running, but there's nowhere to run to. I sat down on the street, took a look at myself. Said, where you going, man? You know the world is headed for hell. Say your goodbyes if you got someone you can say goodbye to. I believe the world is burning to the ground. Oh well, I guess we're gonna find out. Let's see how far we've come right now. Let's see how far we've come. I believe it all is coming to an end. Oh well, I guess we're gonna pretend. Let's see how far we've come. Yeah. Let's see how far we've come. It's gone, gone, baby, it's all gone. There's no one in the corner and there's no one at home. Well, it was cool, cool, it was just all cool. Now it's over for me and it's over for you. Well, it's gone, gone, baby, it's all gone. There's no one on the corner and there's no one at home. Well, it was cool, cool, it was just all cool. Now it's over for me and it's over for you. I believe the world is burning to the ground.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind, hanging on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos of memories and dead skin on trial. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life. Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile. But then if you're so smart, tell me, why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What's the hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You got so much to do and only so many hours in a day. Hey, but you know that when the truth is told, that you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you wanna be before your time. Although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight, tonight. Too bad, but it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself that you forgot what you need. Though you could see when you're wrong, you know you can't always see when you're right. You're right. You got your passion, you got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, but don't imagine they'll all come true. Ooh, when will you realize?
Hello, hello, hello.
I'm waking up at the start of the end of the world, but it's feeling just like every other morning before. Now I wonder what my life is gonna mean if it's gone. The cars are moving like a half a mile an hour, and I started staring at the passengers and waving goodbye. Can you tell me what was ever really special about me all this time? But I believe the world is burning to the ground. Oh well, I guess we're gonna find out. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how far we've come. Well, I believe it all is coming to an end. Oh well, I guess we're gonna pretend. Let's see how far we've come. Let's see how far we've come. 10 o'clock, but I don't really know. And I can't remember caring for an hour or so. Started crying and I couldn't stop myself. I started running, but there's nowhere to run to. I sat down on the street, took a look at myself. Said, where you going, man? You know the world is headed for hell. Say your goodbyes if you got someone you can say goodbye to. I believe the world is burning to the ground. Oh well, I guess we're gonna find out. Let's see how far we've come right now. Let's see how far we've come. I believe it all is coming to an end. Oh well, I guess we're gonna pretend. Let's see how far we've come. Yeah. Let's see how far we've come.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand for the singing of the national anthem by the 4 section leaders of Chamber Choir, seniors Alana Ellis, Tanner Smith, Karina Taboni, and junior Bobby Crane, under the direction of Mr. Joshua Rist.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. When the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome to the stage your student body president for this year with the introduction, Mr. Bob Coleman.
Good morning. I am Bob Coleman, and this year I was honored to hold the position of ASB President. On behalf of his graduates here today, I would like to welcome you to the graduation ceremony of the Hermiston High School class of 2016. If you've not already done so, please take this moment to silence your phones until after the ceremony. And a reminder, please remain in the gym until the ceremony is over. Graduation is proof that we can achieve what we put our minds to. We have turned in the homework, passed the tests, and learned from our teachers and fellow students. This diploma is a big step on our path to success. I would like to thank the Hermiston community for encouraging and supporting us, the staff for pushing us and making it possible for us to achieve our potential, and most of all, our families for being there when the going got tough. Our surroundings have helped mold us into the people you see here today. I would also like to thank the people who are joining us here today, our administration, members of the school board, teachers, family, and friends. We are honored by your presence. Well, we've been in school 12 years waiting for this day. Congratulations, class of 2016. Our time is finally here. Now let's get this show on the road.
And now we please welcome to the stage with the bienvenidos, Andrea Gisbert Tejo.
Muy buenos días a todos. Soy Andrea Gisbert Tejo y es un gran honor estar aquí esta mañana para darles la bienvenida. Antes que nada, quiero felicitar a aquellos que estamos celebrando el día de hoy, a mis compañeros, los egresados de la clase del 2016 de Hermiston High School. ¡Felicidades! En verdad, no ha sido fácil. Para la mayoría de nosotros ha habido obstáculos y desafíos que hemos tenido que conquistar. Y en verdad esto nunca hubiera sido posible sin ustedes, papás y familia, que nos han apoyado incondicionalmente. Un aplauso, por favor. Gracias a su continuo apoyo moral, emocional e incesable, estamos aquí esta mañana graduándonos de la prepa. En verdad, mil gracias. Tampoco estaríamos aquí sin nuestros maestros, porque aunque no nos gustaba la tabla periódica o aprender del teorema de Pitágoras, gracias a ellos hemos aprendido cosas que vamos a usar para ser exitosos el resto de nuestras vidas, ya sea que vayamos a la universidad, nos unamos al ejército o empecemos a trabajar. Me gustaría decir que después de esta graduación ya no va a haber noches sin dormir terminando tarea o días preocupándonos de qué ponernos en la mañana, pero estaría mintiendo, porque la vida es un reto constante, aunque no en una mala manera. Y como lo dijo el sabio filósofo Sócrates, una vida sin desafíos no vale la pena ser vivida. Digamos que a veces los momentos difíciles son los que más recordamos una vez que pasan, son lo que le da sabor y sazón a la vida. Después de esa ceremonia nos espera algo grande, emocionante y a la vez inquietante. Ya en veces nos sentimos un poco miedosos y dudosos de lo que sigue. Pero estoy aquí para asegurarles de que no hay nada de qué temer. Nos espera nuestro futuro, una aventura sin comparación a ninguna en la cual nos hemos embarcado hasta este punto. Y aunque no todos estemos seguros de qué se trata, les aseguro de que este siguiente capítulo de nuestra vida está lleno de promesas, porque desde ahora nosotros tenemos el control de nuestro destino. Es el fin de bailes de prom y homecoming, de noches bajo el estadio Hermiston echándole porras a nuestro equipo de fútbol y probablemente la última vez que nos dejen usar pijamas en un día sin ser juzgados. También es un principio, pues es verdad que nuestro camino apenas empieza, pero ahora tenemos las herramientas para enfrentar cualquier cosa que se nos atraviese en el camino. Les aseguro que su esfuerzo y sacrificio constante brindarán frutos. Hoy es el día que todos hemos estado esperando desde que entramos por esas puertas hace 4 años. Y para no hacerlos esperar más, los dejo con unas palabras de sabiduría. Nunca dejen de soñar. El esfuerzo y trabajo arduo son importantes, pero también es crítico tener algo a que aspirar. Disfruten de la vida y de lo que sigue y aprendan siempre de ella, pero sobre todas las cosas, sean siempre luchadores. Una vez más, felicidades cachorros, clase del 2016 de Hermiston High School.
And please welcome to the stage Senior Miss Hannah Reese with today's welcome.
Years ago, we graduated from our kindergarten classes and moved on to conquer whatever elementary school had in store for us. 5th grade came around the corner and we found ourselves yet again moving on with the next chapter in our lives, which was middle school, where the struggle to open up our lockers and nearly 5 minutes of passing time lasted all year. At least it did for me. Finally, we moved on to high school and became freshies, where we confused purple and gold days, and where we were the last graduating class to have the privilege of having house classes. Now, here we are, sitting in front of our family, friends, HHS staff, administration on our graduation day. Good morning. It is my honor to welcome everyone to the graduation ceremony for the Hermiston High School class of 2016. This morning is going to be filled with laughter, praise, and tears. Each graduate today is going to walk across this very stage and receive their diploma, a moment we have all been waiting for since our freshman year. We will hear many more great speeches and smile, even cry, as us graduates turn our tassels and toss our caps. It is the day to mark our success, dedication to our education, but most importantly, all of our hard work. As we sit in front of you all, our friends, family, educators, but most importantly, our supporters, we thank you. First is our educators. We thank you for letting us turn in late homework assignments and for retaking all those past tests. But most importantly, we thank you for having those team evaluation sheets when we were stuck doing all the work for our projects. Seriously, thank you. To our family, Words cannot even begin to express how grateful we are for you all. For those of you who have traveled a very long ways to be here today, thank you. To our families, thank you for always driving back to the school in the middle of the day when we forgot our essays at home and needed them very badly. From dealing with all of our attitude changes and to reassuring us that our life is not going to end just because we didn't get an ideal grade in class, you are very much appreciated. To all of our family, you have helped each and every single one of us get to where we are today. And that is sitting here right in front of you in our cap and gowns and patiently waiting to receive our diplomas and run out of the doors. For those of you that are here in spirit, peers, friends, and family who were gone too soon, we are grateful for the happiness and support we were given before their passing. As I end my speech here today, I want you, my fellow classmates, to feel proud of all of your accomplishments today as you walk across this stage. For some of you, you may be marking history as the first ever in your family to graduate, and that is truly remarkable. For others, some teachers thought you would never graduate and you're still here, so I mean, that's pretty good if you're talking to me about that. In the end, class of 2016, I hope you remember my words, and that is to follow your heart and your desires, and you will accomplish nothing but success. Without further ado, thank you very much, and welcome to the graduation ceremony for Hermiston High School's class of 2016.
This time I'd like to invite to the stage with the announcement of honors, the Hermiston High School Principal, Mr. Thomas Spoo.
Thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to 2016 Hermiston High School Commencement Ceremony. We are here today to honor these students and recognize the fact that they have made it. And before noon today, they will all be formally graduated. Before we get started, I would like to recognize several people for their contributions to all that we celebrate. Please stand as I call your name and remain standing so that we can thank you appropriately. Dr. Fred Miyako, Superintendent. Wade Smith, Deputy Superintendent. Bryn Browning, Assistant Superintendent. Our school board chairwoman, Ms. Jenny Holthus. Our vice chair, Ms. Karen Sherman. Board members, Mr. Don Rankin, Mr. Josh Guller, Mr. Dave Smith, and Mr. Jason Middleton. I would also like to recognize at this time as well our distinguished alumnus, Mr. Alan Cowan. Would all employees of the Hermiston School District, classified staff, teachers, administrators, whether you're on the floor with our students or in the stands, please stand to be recognized. All of these folks have worked hard over the past 13 years inside and outside of the classroom to provide our graduates with a premier educational environment that has prepared them for their post-high school lives. As a district, we also recognize how important our parent partnerships are. Without your unwavering support of the students sitting in front of us today, we would not have been able to help each one of them succeed. Would all of the parents and family members of our graduates please stand? The class of 2016 is accomplished in academics, activities, and athletics. I'd like to take a few moments to share some of these accomplishments with you. In terms of significant academic recognition this year, we are naming two valedictorians. They both have earned a perfect 4.0 grade point average, as well as their honors diploma. You can recognize them as they wear the valedictorian medals. In addition to these two individuals, 26 others, a total of 28 students, have earned their honors diploma, an indication that they have met the most rigorous standards by earning credit in a minimum of 12 courses designated as honors, dual credit, or an advanced placement course. Their course of study also spans at least 4 different academic disciplines. Each student has met or exceeded the Oregon State benchmark in reading, writing, mathematics, and science, while maintaining a grade point average of 3.5 or higher. They are identified by the honors medallion that's around their neck. 92 programs of study were completed. Program completers are wearing the stole color of their program. We have 62 students who have earned honors recognition by completing their studies with a cumulative grade point average equal to or exceeding 3.5. These students are identified by the gold cords around their neck. We have 15 students who have met the standards that allow them to be admitted into the military in one of 4 different service branches. These students are identified by the red, white, and blue cords they are wearing. Let's give a round of applause for them as well, please. In activities, members of the class of 2016 have demonstrated leadership and skill as well. FFA is sending 3 teams to nationals in agricultural communications, food science, and veterinary science. I might add that this is a feat that has never been accomplished at HHS and very few times in the state of Oregon. FCCLA is sending 7 students to nationals. Membership is up to over 60 members, an all-time high, and the new state FCCLA president is from Hermiston High School. The Performing Arts Department sent 85 students to participate and compete in the Holiday Bowl in late December, where they won first place, I believe, in almost every division possible. Two percussion ensembles competed at state. Band membership has increased to over 140 participating members. Chamber choir competed at state for 2 consecutive years. The choir was also invited to perform at 4 different universities in the Oregon and Washington area. For the 3rd year in a row, our choir program has also been awarded is an awardee as the best communities for music education. This is an interesting fact. Collectively, the band and choir programs serve approximately 25% of the Hermiston High School student body on a daily basis. ASB members completed over 1,000 hours of community service to their community, collected 180, all-time high, 180 units of blood during 3 blood drives, as well as led many well-attended activities, including homecoming and prom. Now, this is not a complete list by any means, but certainly speaks to some of the great things the class of 2016 has accomplished. Round of applause. Athletically, we had 5 district championships, 16 programs competed at the state level, earning 6 state trophies and 1 state title. I would be remiss if I did not mention our state championship wrestling team, who has not only won the title this year, but has also won state wrestling titles 3 out of the last 4 years, with this year being the big number 10. Quite a feat. Our senior student athletes have played major roles in the teams they presented. They will be missed. Financially, the class of 2016 has qualified for and earned over $4,118,775. Of those funds, this is an important note for you folks, of those funds, $193,000 is from Hermiston area organizations. Also of note, students who participated in the Aspire program earned over $2,600,000. Students who were part of Generation College earned over $2,200,000. And lastly, students who have participated in the Path to Scholarships earned over $1,700,000. The scholarship printed in this program, the ones you have with you today, represents only those scholarships that we are aware of when the program was printed. Collectively, the class of 2016 qualifies as one of the finest in Hermiston High School history. Would all of the members of the class of 2016 please stand and be recognized? You may be seated. At this time, it is my honor to introduce Ms. Jenny Holthus, Hermiston School District Board Chairwoman, to speak on behalf of the Board of Education.
Welcome, graduates, teachers, family, and friends. On behalf of your Board of Education, I welcome all of you to the commencement of the class of 2016. Although we welcome you here today, we really are saying goodbye to all those who are graduating. It is certainly the end of your formal education here at Hermiston High School, and we celebrate you and are thrilled to be launching you into this new phase of your life. We are so proud to be with you here today. So as you receive your diploma, proof that you have completed your required course load, there are some values I hope that you have gained. They won't be listed on your transcript. However, along with your education, these will surely determine the kind of success you will have in your life. So from someone slightly older than you, here are 8 important values that I hope you have learned. I hope you have learned to be confident. The world appreciates confidence. There is a difference between confidence and arrogance. I hope you know that difference. Confidence comes from knowing and believing in yourself. I hope you've learned the value of a good, firm handshake, square shoulders, and looking people in the eye. I hope you have learned to show respect for everyone that you come in contact with, to treat everyone you meet like you would like to be treated. I hope you learn to make good choices. From now on, every decision counts. Make good decisions, and even more importantly, be friends with those that make good decisions. Your life in 10 years will largely be determined by the people you surround yourself with. So choose wisely. I hope you learn the value of giving back to your community. Your time and talents are invaluable. Be an active participant. I hope you learn the value of teamwork and encouragement. If you expect someone to fail, it's likely they won't disappoint you. But a positive word or a smile can make somebody's day. I hope you learn personal responsibility, the value of hard work and of being on time. I hope you never stop learning. And lastly, speaking strictly as a parent, I hope you never do anything that won't make your mom proud, or your dad, or your grandparents. Graduates, welcome and congratulations. Now go make us proud. And now, Dr. Mayako, our Superintendent of Schools.
The reason that we identify alumni who have gone before us and recognize one of them every year is to try and place before you graduates and our current student body examples of excellence. It's my privilege today to be able to identify and introduce to you Mr. Alan Cowan. He is a former Hermiston High School student. He walked these halls before you graduating in 1975. And he's gone on to have an incredible career as a musician and percussionist. He's joined today by his wife Denise. Thank you for joining us today as well. Mr. Cowan's biography is included in your program, and I will certainly not review every piece of that, but I do hope that you will read it when you get time. And if you do review his biography, what you will find is not only incredible achievement, but a real commitment to make the tough choices, to move forward even among obstacles and overcome those obstacles. You'll find someone who chose to serve his community and also someone who gives back. What a pleasure to be able to introduce Mr. Alan Cowan.
Good morning. Class of 75, baby. Administration, faculty, graduates, parents, friends, and family. It's an honor to stand before you today to celebrate these amazing students and their accomplishments. It was many years ago that I roamed the hallways of the old Hermiston High School. It was truly the time of my life. I remember sitting right where you are, not exactly right where you are, listening to the graduation speeches, eagerly awaiting the life that was about to unfold for me. I had a pretty good idea of the path that I was embarking on, but absolutely no idea of the twists and turns that my life would take to get me to this point today. It is because of these twists and turns that I can share these words with you today. Because formal speaking is not really my bag, I have decided to share a story with you. I've hosted a drum camp over the past 28 years. Many HHS students have been to this camp. Hi, guys. We strive to teach more than just drumming at this camp. We try to convey life lessons as well as instill the importance of making good choices every day. Each morning before we start our day, I read a motivational story, and this particular story is my favorite. Picture this. You're standing on a conveyor belt. It's carrying you down a long, narrow hallway. Each side of the hallway is lined with closed doors. Small signs hanging just above their frames. The messages on those signs is something that you need to pay close attention to, very close attention. The speed of the conveyor belt isn't too fast, slow enough to let you comfortably open and step through one of the doors, but not much time to question your choice. After a few moments, a door has passed you by forever. Peering down the long hallway, you see that the belt is headed towards a larger door marked exit. You have a fair amount of time before you reach this door, but make no mistake, you're forever moving toward it. After a few minutes, your curiosity gets the best of you, and you focus intently on the writing above each door. After passing a few doors, trying your best to make out the small writing, you realize that each sign contains a personal goal, a change you've always wanted to make, or a dream you've always wanted to achieve. This corridor is your life. Each door is an opportunity for change, for happiness, for success. Everything you have ever wanted to be, do, and have is represented by each door along the hallway. And just like life, the longer you wait to step through the doors, the greater the chance that they'll pass you by. Eventually, nearly every door will be behind you, impossible to enter. I say nearly because only one will remain, the one at the end. I have a question for you. Do you know what would be written above each of your doors? Do you know what you really want today, tomorrow, and 10 years from now? If you don't know what you want, you'll never get anything more than you have right now. We aren't talking about a hypothetical situation. You don't have forever to do something about the things you want, but very few like to face this fact head on. Today, let the facts hit you. Think about that hallway and what the signs would hang above each door. Look to the end of the hallway, towards the exit. Think about that. Think about the fact that you do not have an eternity to experience all the things you want to experience. Recognize the fact that you may actually never become the person you know you are fully capable of becoming if you fail to act. Most people live life as if they'll be around for the next 1,000 years. Yeah, I've got goals, but what's the rush? But the real winners in life, the ones who illuminate every room they enter, attract success in everything they do, and simply love being alive, never hide from the truth. They use it to motivate them toward the things they want. Take just a few minutes today to think about the corridor, the conveyor belt, and the doors lining your hallway. Really think about it. The point isn't to make you feel bad. It's to inspire you with a sense of urgency and excitement. It's to make you realize the truth and use it as a motivation for the rest of your life. If it scares you a little, that's a good thing. Fear is a powerful motivator. But what do you do next? For many people, they get the urge to do something different in their lives, but don't know what to do with that feeling. The drive soon dissipates and eventually disappears. This doesn't have to happen to your goals. You have a choice to make at this very moment. You can continue to travel down the corridor of your life without making a move towards any door. Or you can break out of the routine and start living life at an entirely new level. Regardless of your choice, you'll eventually reach the end of the line. I suggest you open as many doors as possible before that time arrives. And if you ever find yourself on a bad path, one that you know you should not be on, one that you know is unhealthy for you, you can hit the reset button at any time. You can restart your situation at any moment you choose. The key is to choose to hit the button. Don't wait. The author of the story always ends with the following quote. He says, "And remember, never settle for less than you want, and never overlook what you already have." Thank you so much for this incredible opportunity to share in your special day. Congratulations, graduates. Now go out there and open some doors.
Thank you very much, Alan. Truly a distinguished alumnus of Hermiston High School. At this time, it's my pleasure to begin the diploma presentation. Every one of you have been waiting for this, including our senior class. Let me know when they're ready.
You ready, Fred? Yeah.
Okay. Taylor Paige Betts, graduating with honors. Robert C. Coleman, graduating with honors. Andrea Gispert Tejo, graduating with honors. Cameron Charles Mead, graduating with honors. Hannah Kaylani Reese, graduating with honors. Ismael Venegas. Mackenzie Leanne Holwegner, graduating with honors. Austin Lee Nalen, graduating with honors. Madeline Amanda Hoffbauer, graduating with honors. Brock Martin McDonough. Zoe Drusilla Walshley. Zachary Ryan Brown. Victoria Hope Montez. Anthony Andrade. Noelia Eunice Nava Paredes. Hector Bravo Corona. Sarah Lomas. Raymond Augusto. Jamie Lee Hinckley. Andre David Allison. Sophia Gispert Tejo, graduating with honors. McKenna Mason. Yuri Motai, foreign exchange student from Japan. Tanner Alden Smith, graduating with honors. Alana Ellis. Tyler James Sexton. Karina Denise Agoy Taboni. Ariana Shubin. Adrian Davis. Hector Manuel Ariano Jr. Samantha Ashley Milligan. Taylor Banker. Tyra Lena Carter. Braden Robert Bird. Candace Renee Cooper. Carl Allen Wolfgang Baunick. Kelsey Nicole Schultz. Drexlin Robert Bailey. Brenda Jimenez Ambriz. Efren Benitez Arista. Sarah Justina Ramirez. Axel A. Barrera. Adriana Cadenas Garcia. Miguel Asensio. Olivia Jean Steffi, graduating with honors. Cody Joe Arnold. Monica Aaliyah Aguilar, graduating with honors. Joshua Barthel. Nicole K. Jones, graduating with honors. Justin Theodore Blake. Emma Christine Weisner Hall. Connor E. Chamberlain. Emma Elizabeth Munsterman. Caleb Caswell. Shay Louise Smith. Vincent Crow. Marty Michelle Kelly, graduating with honors. Jesse Clark. Brenda Ortiz. Angel Castellanos. Shelby Marie West. Blake Bretthauer. Paige Dyer. Braden Alexander Ballard. Brianne Renee Holden. Santiago Benitez Vera. Shania Marie Schultz, graduating with honors. Robert Hunter Baker. Maja Smith. Devin Hunter Bonzer. Araceli Santana Ramirez. Jason R. Epperson. Macy Eileen Foley, graduating with honors. Hayden Dean Edmiston, graduating with honors. Giselle Marie Galavis. Hayden Richard Earl, graduating with honors. Kyla Ochoa. Jordan Dutcher. Hillary Fernandez. Juan Jesus Carrillo. Chantel Marie Hinckley, graduating with honors. Ethan Caballero. Kaylee Ray Elizabeth Arevia. Andy Francisco Corcuera. Brittany Leanne Eisel. Timmy Chen. Melissa Dela Cruz. Jairo Estrada Rodriguez. Cynthia Eileen Macias. Bryce Michael Flanagan. We will be interspersing speakers throughout the diploma presentation. At this time, I'd like to welcome to the stage Senior Austin Nalen with the class history.
I know I'm short, I'm sorry. Now I don't know about you guys, but I've never tried to give a speech with a cat toy in my face, but here goes. So good morning, family, staff, and class of 2016. Before I begin, I'd like to share a quote with you from a very distinguished philosopher of our generation. It reads, "We started from the bottom. Now the whole team, here." The class of 2016 definitely started from the bottom, or the late 1990s. 18 years ago, we began to write our story and leave our legacy. We gave ourselves the title of 90s babies, being born at the end of an era. We pretend that we remember listening to Ice Ice Baby on the radio. But don't let us fool you. We don't remember anything. As we grew up, we played with tech decks and easy bake ovens. Some of us played with Hot Wheels and made our parents set up the tracks time after time, and others of us played with My Little Ponies. We grew up with what seemed like hundreds of Disney movies, like Finding Nemo and Frozen, that constantly took all of our emotions on a roller coaster ride. Like, we have so many questions. Why did Nemo touch the butt? Maybe we should just let it go. VHSs and tapes were slowly becoming a thing of the past, and DVD players were the coolest new things. We transitioned from Walkman CD players with the stylish foam headphones that made us feel super cool to the first generation of MP3 players, iPods, and more importantly, iPhones. The class of 2016 has survived listening to some of the great, and not so great, musicians of our time. We have seen the death of music legends like Michael Jackson and Prince. And we used to go to middle school dances and dance to the song Baby by Justin Bieber. I feel you. We watched our favorite childhood star, Hannah Montana, swing her life into destruction on a wrecking ball. We have also witnessed and created some of the best dance moves and trends the world has ever seen, like the whip, the nae-nae, the new Running Man, twerking, and my personal favorite, the dab. In elementary school, we formed relationships that would continue to go through high school. And through these times, we physically grew and matured. Except Josiah, he's always been that tall. We became involved in the many sports and clubs that our school had to offer. A rivalry formed between Armin and Sandstone that would later turn into a deep feeling of contempt for our friends about 30 miles east of us, Pendleton. When high school had finally arrived, it was our chance to make our mark in the town of Hermiston and in the state of Oregon. And we did just that and more. Our wrestling team has won 3 consecutive state titles. In football, we completed the impossible and won a state championship. Our girls basketball team competed at the state tournament 4 years in a row and won a second place trophy. Our boys soccer team dove deeper into the playoffs than ever before. And how about a shout out to Jacob Snell for representing the Hermiston swim team at the state meet. Our boys and girls track teams have taken athletes to the state meet all 4 years as well. And even our band and choir decided to get on the map and compete at the state level 2 times in our 4 years here. The marching band took a trip to San Diego and performed at the Holiday Bowl and won some pretty prestigious awards. And as for the boys basketball team, at least they tried. Even though athletics and clubs at HHS have accomplished many things, we were so much more than that. For example, we were also known as the class that could never win the class cheer competition. If only we wouldn't have skipped. We were the class that never had a dance team at the homecoming assembly. However, we were known as a class with resilience. We have been through 3 new schools, a few different class schedules, new administration, many new coaches and teachers, and the biggest change of all, a new parking lot. But most importantly, the class of 2016 will go down as the most attractive class that has ever walked through these hallways. Except you, Hayden Simon. I'm just kidding. But on a serious note, I am extremely blessed that God has given me this opportunity to be a part of this truly amazing class. And in such a short amount of time, we have accomplished so many great things and made so many memories. So today, let's celebrate the past 18 years of our lives. Thank you, class of 2016.
And at this time, we'll begin also our second third of the diploma presentation.
Hey, has our speed been decent enough, okay, on the cameras? Our speed's okay? Okay.
Riley K. Hancock, graduating with honors. Nathan Peter Hunsaker, graduating with honors. Elizabeth Herrera, graduating with honors. Andrew Horn. Megan Christine Green, graduating with honors. Skylar Josiah Grigg, graduating with honors. And Alicia Grijalva. Jose Gutierrez Moran. Michaela Nicole Loper, graduating with honors. Darren Gerald Adrian Gossett. Nadalyn Serrano Perez. Cody Lane Foden, graduating with honors. Michaela Ann Neely. Graydon Marshall Kagi Fritz. Adara Lopez, graduating with honors. Alexander Paul Garza. Sierra Ann Bear. Kenneth Andrew Gillum, graduating with honors. Dulce Karina Gutierrez. Donovan Gonzalez. Katie Denise Salas. Rulon Garza. Magdalena Celeste Ibarra. Nathan James Haight, graduating with honors. Mette Johansen, foreign exchange student from Norway. Omar Garcia. Myra Villarreal Lemon. Javier Jesus Garcia Miramontes. Megan Faye Morse. Christopher Gonzalez Rice. Cassandra Michael Malloy. Austin Tyler Grant. Elizabeth Hazel Weems. Brian Gutierrez. Leslie Lexus Rivera. Larkin Wayne Joe Havens. Taylor Lee Sarah Tremblay. Cordell Bruce Horn. Cassandra Pinto. Jesse Hoyos Diaz. Jatzel Arali Mendoza. John Anthony Mahia Umanya, graduating with honors. Tanya Madrigal. Enrique Leal. Isela Monique Delgado. Omar Big Dog Lozano. Lainey Ann Anderson. Dylan R. Martin. Cheyenne Catherine Breckheimer. Vladimir Macias. Paige Jillian Esterblum. Ryan Ibarra. Victoria Luann Lancaster. Nathaniel Thomas Jimenez. Alejandra Morales. Andrew Jimenez. Yasmin Jimenez. Caleb Johnson. Taryn Leanne Bauer. Garrett Thomas Johnston. Alex Clarice Pennington. Calvin Christopher Clower. Areli Torres. Williams Madrigal Barrera. Vanessa Olvera Jurado. Antonio Mendoza Bedoya. Maria Estefany Metza Lemus. Eli Morales. Alexis K. Murray, graduating with honors. Bradley Matthew Muldoon, graduating with honors. Brittany Marie Haskell. Zachary Lane Kinnick. Claire Adine Wilson, graduating with honors. Brady Michael Linnell, graduating with honors. Tamara Marie Victoria Wilson. Brandon David Marshall. Annalene Munoz Estrada, graduating with honors. Troy Thomas Messenger. Sydney A. Miller, graduating with honors. Kevin Alexander Mendez. Kiana Marie Heen. Charles Wesley Neal III. Cheyenne Tewila Fuamai Lorraine Peterson. Josiah Seth Niederwerfer, graduating with honors. Michaela Fulton. Christopher Nelson. Estela Fuentes, graduating with honors. Lionel Navarrete, graduating with honors. Carla Navarro Mendoza. Daniel Morphine Agundas. We now welcome to the stage Miss Madeline Hoffbauer with the class prophecy.
What's your speech at?
Beats me. Yeah, I have one.
Take it out. I thought I had. Sorry.
That's okay. We're all good. Yeah.
So just lay it down and read it from there.
Gotcha. We're all good. Good morning, staff, parents, in the class of 2016. I will keep this speech, much like Mr. McDonald tells us to keep our essays, long enough to cover the subject, but short enough to keep it interesting. I know what is on all of your minds right now. How fast can I get out of here? What's for lunch? And who's going to be the next president of the United States? Fortunately for you all, I was designated as the class soothsayer. Google it. And I have the answers to all of your questions. 1245, hot dogs, and Donald Trump. It just so happens that the first year that many of us are old enough to vote coincides with the election of the century. Much like getting your college financial aid packages in the mail or trying to find a parking spot every morning before class, this election has been incredibly disappointing. When we are all finishing our four-year degrees, Donald Trump will be finishing his first term of presidency. That is, if we both make it that far. Just as Trump will be making promises he can't keep, so will we when our parents ask how college is going. Yes, Mom and Dad, with your money and support, I will make my grades great again. On a more serious note, I believe that everyone in the class of 2016 will go far. Whether that be as far as the parking lot or further than a master's degree, I know that we have all been given the tools we need to follow our dreams. Our dreams will give doctors to the sick, teachers to our youth, and soldiers to our country. Those who venture out of our hometown of Hermiston will show the world how much greatness can come out of a small town in Eastern Oregon, while those who choose to stay will continue to improve the community in agriculture and business. After all, you can grow here. I predict that in 5 years, Mr. Depew will have finally gotten rid of all of his Vikings gear and finally made the full transition to Hermiston High. Linda the lunch lady will be on first name basis with the entire student body. Mr. and Mrs. Kefauver will have a few more babies. And Mr. Davis will still be assigning that ridiculous current event project, which every AP Gov student will still be putting off until the very last minute. In 10 years, Samuel Schultz Colbray will be on the cover of Sports Illustrated instead of just a page inside. Stefano from 7-Eleven will still be writing his Twitter fame. And our very own homecoming queen, Cody Arnold, will be fulfilling her dream of becoming a Spanish teacher. As for the rest of us, this is just the start of watching each other get fat and bald on Facebook. So, to our parents, grandparents, aunts and uncles, siblings, the school district staff, and the community of Hermiston, the class of 2016 would like to thank you for giving us our roots and supporting us as we spread our wings to fly. Thank you.
Last third. Kaylee Camille Walchley. Race Arthur Latham. Diana Calvillo. Zachary McMahon. Laura Michelle Dewey. Devin Christopher Lavoie, graduating with honors. Laura Christiane Cepeda, graduating with honors. Efren Leonardo Leon Guerrero, graduating with honors. Jessica Gonzalez. Eric Morales. Rebecca Rose Engelbrecht, graduating with honors. Stefano Pires. Michaela Christine Kopax. Preston Curtis Peterson. Emily Sanchez. Kevin Olvera. Clara Acosta. Yvonne Olivas. Janet Torres. Hector Ortiz. Bianca Daniela Valencia. Taylor Chance Scanlon. Alexandra Quezada, graduating with honors. Jesus Ramirez. Zanasia Ray. Chase Root. Valeria Isabel Lopez. Roy Robles, Jr. Kylie Renee Markwick. Edwin Rosales. Katrin Warnell. Michael Joseph Storage, graduating with honors. Kylie Lynn Hinckley. Aiden Michael Pruitt. Mercedes Shaver. Hayden Eugene Simon. Jansen Rhea Edmiston, graduating with honors. Samuel Gregorio Shields Colbray, graduating with honors. Emily Marie Vandehay, graduating with honors. Ethan David Reardon. Jessica Elizabeth Smelser, graduating with honors. Donnell Anthony Rome. Brianna Suzanne Naylor. Luis Reyes. Kaylin Marie Lambert, graduating with honors. Joshua Wade Roberts, graduating with honors. Sadie Lynn Schneider. Bryce Allen Robinson, graduating with honors. Diana Carolina Batista, graduating with honors. Jose Luis Ramirez, Jr. Moriana Lynn Stevens. Dalton Clifford Thomas Steele. Jessica Ree. William Philip Sharkey. Ashlyn Paige Oswald, graduating with honors. Douglas Lewis Stoddard, graduating with honors. Alicia Renee Johnson. Ethan William Shepard. Whitney Ann McMahon, graduating with honors. Jacob Jeffrey Snell, graduating with honors. Drusilla Schuster. Liam Andrew Tarvin. Amanda Monica Santa Cruz. Adrian Talamontes. Jade Rebecca Carden. Andrew Paul Tiscareno. Sydney Elaine Moore, graduating with honors. Austin Nicholas White. Kirsten Ray Miller. Andrew Douglas Wagner, graduating with honors. Eileen Martina Sandoval. Anai Mesa Solorzano. Siobhan Leon Newton. Lamaya Nathan. Mackenzie Ruloff. Krista Sandoval. Monica Vanessa Arceo Mendoza. Tanya Jaime Sanchez. Gabriela Hernandez Juarez. Cynthia Lisette Gutierrez. Amanda Leanne Gutierrez. Jacob Winnett, graduating with honors. Michaela Carl Lee Thomas. Colton James Weems. Alicia McDonough. Adolfo Zuniga. Jasmine Lynn Adams. Jolie Marie Romanek. Sandra Orihuela. Brittany Mariah Wolverton. Maricela K. Gonzalez. Jael Damaris Campbell. Maritza Joanna Ayala. Shaylin Marie Boyd. Daly Marie Mavis. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our final speaker today with the farewell and the turning of the tassels, Miss Sophia Gisbert Tejo.
Graduating seniors, I am standing here right now to ask you a question. Who are you? In this world still defined by labels, I can tell you easily who you are, who we are. I want to proudly proclaim it to everyone present today and to the world. We are competitive, we are bright, we are giving, and we are bold. These are the labels that define us, 2016 graduating class of Hermiston High School. Look out! This generation is one of the best to fill our school, are the words that reach my ears, not on one, but on several occasions, as I pass a teacher near the hallways at the commencement of my freshman year. Their assumptions became true with each passing year, and even then, the bar proved too low for our high jump. We are competitive. This is undeniably true. Let me tell you a secret. I am a person of the sweaty type. I run cross country. Shout out to the amazing Coach Blackburn and Crystal. And after 3 miles, I am no longer recognizable as myself, but as a sweaty puddle on the ground. I sweat a lot. I have been sweating incessantly for 4 years, making sure that my GPA did not drop below a 4.0. Then, when graduation speech auditions opened, I sweated more than if I had ran a half a marathon while taking the AP Calculus test. Yes, I sweated because I know the power of our generation. The competitive drive that makes everything more nerve-wracking, challenging, and yet exciting. In wrestling, our champs have defied and beat the competition on several occasions. Our marching band went to state and completely annihilated everyone. They were not satisfied with taking home a few awards. No, they had to take home everything. School clubs like National Honor Society, FCCLA, and FFA have improved tremendously because of us. One of our students even created anime club, and within a few weeks, it was one of the most organized, fun, and attended clubs of our school. In filling out colleges and scholarship applications, we have created the greatest competition field out there, offering a record amount of qualified applicants. Yes, we are bright. As a matter of fact, I do not mean to be cliche, students, but we are truly bright. I can assure you that any teacher would agree with me in this, that some of the work that you have turned into them in the past 4 years is the best to ever lie under the mercy of their grading pens. However, grades alone do not define our brightness. No, the success that we have already achieved and that we continuously strive for defines our brightness. A student going to Shanghai because she was one of the best and only students of 250 across the nation to have been accepted. A student being so adept at makeup skills that she was hired as a professional artist for a wedding. A student already operating her own cupcake decorating business. A student helping build not one, but 2 houses. They are brightness. Despite how success-oriented and bright we are, we have never forgotten to give back to the community and school that nourished us. Mrs. Marvin and other members of the community have never been without helpers, largely because of us. Behind the scenes, we have found ways to give back by knitting baby blankets and clothes and donating them. In the school as well, we have been very helpful. And I know that teachers will be in a huge scramble next year as they try to replace their amazing TAs who always did more than needed, whether coming before school, staying after school, or even bringing them food on several occasions. As I speak, I hope that the adults out there in colleges and universities, in the armed forces and in the workforce, gather their wits and hold on tight to something firm, because we are heading towards them. We are competitive, we are bright, we are bold, we are giving. Whether aspiring neuroscientists, soccer stars, or business owners, we are always taking one bold step forward. And whether we go, we are always rocking this world. But do not let me define you. Go out there and define yourself. And remember, wherever you are, make them exclaim, "Who let the dogs out?" Now, the moment that you have always been waiting for. Please raise your left hand. Reach for your tassel and turn it.